lovely people, welcome to your own channel. I'm Dr. Pankhuri Miglani, your biology teacher, especially helping you in your NEET 2025 preparation. Well, today I have brought to you a very crucial and important topic, that is glycolysis. Har saal, every year, this topic garners at least 2 MCQ indirectly in association with true and false Krebs cycle के साथ मिलाकर किसी तरह 3 MCQ भी आ सकते हैं. So glycolysis is the heart of the chapter, a very important topic, 4 to 8 marks which you are going to master in the next 30 minutes. Actually, to be very honest with you, my target is to finish it under 30 minutes, meaning 20-25 minutes. Why I have taken more time is because I believe in giving you notes word by word, full stop by full stop. Yeah, so if you like such quality content and detailed content and need oriented content, which is the need of the hour, yeah, no one shots or no lectures or no notes are going to work out for you if they are not in line with the NEET pattern. Yeah, so subscribe to this channel and share this very important topic with class 11 students, क्योंकि ये class 11th का topic है, English speaking, Hindi speaking students, because I repeat everything in both the languages. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, and there are handwritten notes. So 12th standard, your mates, droppers, whoever you know has got anything to do with the knowledge of plant physiology. Is that clear, people? Pens and paper ready and attention with me. I really appreciate, and it means the world to me when you hit the like button and you like the video. It is the motivation that I have to give you more and more such content. Whatever topic even a single child has asked of me, we want to do this topic, that topic, I have always brought to this channel. Recently, you must have seen a video of backlog, because that is one of the biggest pain points of every NEET aspirant. I want you to watch that video, listen to the advice, and please share your heart in the comments section. Your comments make my day. They mean the most to me. They propel me, motivate me. You know, everybody needs motivation to bring more such solutions to every possible problem that you could face in your NEET preparation, and also to bring such content and such topics. Okay, so the clock starts now. थोड़ी बहुत बात भी करनी पड़ती है. Hi, hello, how are you भी बोलना पड़ता है. It is better if you guys let me know in the comment section everything that you're going through. So people, glycolysis. Let's start. Lysis is breakdown and glyco here is glucose. Needless to mention, we are talking about the topic of respiration. We know that in respiration, it is never a one-step release of energy. Yeah, it is not like combustion. It is a multi-step process so that energy is released in a controlled manner. And hence, glycolysis being the very first step of respiration is incomplete breakdown of glucose, which is a 6-carbon compound, isn't it? 6-carbon sugar into 2 molecules of a 3-carbon compound, you know already, of pyruvic acid which is a 3-carbon compound, thereby balancing the carbon compound and energy. Not a lots of energy, but some energy, since we are talking about respiration. How that happens, we will see in the pathway. This is also known as EMP pathway. EMP because of the people involved in the discovery. Parnas pathway. You got to write as I write, people. If you're thinking I have the notes, I'll just revise, it's okay. No, involve all the faculties of your brain and write. Now, it is the site of glycolysis is cytoplasm. Hence, we always find glycolysis as a universal or common pathway for release of energy between aerobic. I don't need the organelle, isn't it? Anaerobic and even prokaryotes and eukaryotes. There is no exchange of gases involved. Usually we say that oxygen is required, carbon dioxide is released, but that exchange is not involved in glycolysis, which further strengthens or affirms that it can take place very well in anaerobic organisms. It is a 10-step. It is studied as a 10-step pathway, and it is very systematically divided into the preparatory and the payoff phases. Okay? And these are 5 steps. And payoff is another 5 steps, and be very, very happy. Last is the most important, energetics of any pathway, people. How is energy released? But you know me, I'm not going to say that or talk about it till we have studied the process. So we'll come back to this. Let's get going to the process. My starting substrate is glucose, indeed. It is glucose. I've always told you to take care of the number of carbon atoms. Yeah, very important. This glucose changes into or gets activated into glucose 6-phosphate. Even if you have written the pathway a million times, if you're sitting in a class and revising, write. Don't shy away from writing. As you can see, I have added a phosphate group at the 6th carbon. Okay, this is catalyzed by hexokinase, called as activation of glucose. Next step is I change it into its isomer, fructose 6-phosphate. Okay, no energy is required. The enzyme will be isomerase. Fructose 6-phosphate once again adds a phosphate group at the 1st carbon, forming fructose 6-bisphosphate or biphosphate, people. Yeah, this is catalyzed by an important enzyme, phosphofructokinase. Yeah, better sing the enzymes. Yeah, why not? Now people, notice these 4 steps, and it is very easy to see that here I need phosphate, and in the 3rd step I need phosphate. So I am going to take the help of none other than ATP. 1 molecule of ATP at the 1st step and 2nd molecule of ATP at the 3rd step. Cool, people? Writing along with me? Let me know if you're writing. I want people to answer in the comment section. You with me? Now this fructose 1,6-bisphosphate is going to bifurcate itself into 2 compounds which are triose phosphate as written in NCERT. That is 2 compounds of 3 carbon each, because we are at 6 carbon. This is none other than 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde. You know it is my favorite, glyceraldehyde. ठीक है? और प्यार से बोला जाने वाला, yeah, the nickname is 3-PGAL. If you remember, in photosynthesis, we formed the 3-PGAL as the star compound during reduction, and I call that step as glycolytic reversal. And I told you, when I teach you glycolysis, you will understand it like nowhere before, never before. This triose phosphate is in equilibrium with 3-dihydroxy. Nomenclature देख लेना, dihydroxy acetone phosphate, bis and bi, yeah. So nicknamed or 3-DHAP. This is happening with the help of aldolase, and needless to tell you that this here is isomerase. Here we have used 2 ATP molecules are utilized, and these 5 steps are called as the preparatory phase of glycolysis. Now the cell decides to include 3-PGAL further into the pathway. Okay. Now, since this is a 3-carbon compound, I need to take 2 3-PGALs into action to balance the 6-carbon compound. So 3-PGAL phosphoglyceraldehyde. Glyceraldehyde. If you remember, I taught you the reaction, the intermediate reaction in photosynthesis when 3-phosphoglyceric acid, see 3 cycle, 3 carbon stable product, 3-PGA. Go watch that video, and if you're a darling, write the timestamp in the comment section. It is exact reversal of that particular reaction. So 3-PGA changed into 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde. During that, 1 ATP was used for 1 3-PGA and 1 NADH was used, 1 NADPH was used. अब क्या होगा? Reverse होगा. 3-phosphoglyceraldehyde changes into 1,3 bisphosphoglyceric acid. Okay, people, definitely I've added a phosphate group at the first position and I've changed aldehyde into an organic acid. This time NADH will be formed. But will I use ATP to add the phosphate group? This is the most common confusion faced by all the students. कि यहाँ पे ना 6th step में मैंने ATP को use कर लिया and then energetics goes for a 6. No. What you are going to do here is, we will reverse the color now. We will use phosphoric acid this time for the phosphate group, and we will form NADH2. ठीक है? People, if these were 2 molecules, then these will be 2 and this will also be 2. Counting the energy is important. Let's go further. है ना? What enzyme will be present? Whichever enzyme I taught you in photosynthesis. Timestamp somebody. That is your dehydrogenase. ठीक है? That is your dehydrogenase. Proper? Nice? Just the reverse of what you study in photosynthesis. Now it's very easy. 3-phosphoglyceric acid. What happened, people? At the first position, there was a phosphate group. It will be taken up by none other than ADP. And we will get one molecule of ATP if there is one molecule of 1,3-bisphosphoglyceric acid. But since there are two molecules, 2 ATP will be formed at the 7th step. This is very important, the numbering of the step. This will be catalyzed by, nobody will ask you, but trans-phosphorylase. Next, 3-phosphoglyceric acid will change into 2-phosphoglyceric acid. यहाँ पे तो कोई एनर्जी नहीं बनेगी, पोजीशन चेंज हुई है, so the enzyme is just mutase. Come to the 9th step, which is 2-phosphoenol pyruvate. Okay, 2-phosphoenol pyruvate. यहाँ पे there is removal of water. So into 2, everything is into 2. Don't forget into 2. I'm also adding the enol group. So enolase. And finally, the 10th step, people, will be removal of the phosphate group and formation of pyruvic acid. Yes, which is a 3-carbon compound. As we promised, we said 2 molecules will be formed and we will get ATP molecule once again in the 10th step. सबको समझ में आया ये? 10th step में you will get ATP but 2 ATP. So in the 7th step and 10th step, ATP formation happens owing to the substrate which is involved. There is transfer of the phosphate group from the substrate and ATP is formed. So these are substrate level phosphorylation. Okay, and what is happening at the 6th step? 2 NADH2 are formed. Now if I go back and write the energy here, yes, energetics, 2 ATP used at the 1st and 3rd step, ठीक है? 2 NADH2 formed at 6th step and 4 ATP formed at 7th and 10th step. ठीक है? So what is the net gain? Net gain यहाँ पे कर लेते हैं. In the comment section, what this equates to? This equates to, if I have to equate the energetics, it will be 2 ATP formed and 2 NADH2 formed. ठीक है? So this is, ladies and gentlemen, I hope it is under 30 minutes, mostly it is, the 10-step pathway with the introduction, with the pathway, है ना? Enzymes are also mentioned. Okay, this is pyruvate kinase. Your glycolysis. Once again, share this video, like this video. Let me know in the comment section what all other topics, the star blazing topics you want to study from ma'am, and keep your notifications on and stay tuned to this channel. See you soon.